Eddie Hearn is now saying that Anthony Joshua may retire after winning all the belts. Say he may retire after fighting Deontay Wilder. I would guess if that's the last belt that's held at the time, that he finally, makes a decision to unify and become undisputed, if he gets past Joseph Parker. That he might just bypass the Tyson Fury fight. That might be the biggest fight in British boxing history. But he says that, Joshua may just lose the desire to fight after getting all the belts. Only Joshua knows that. But we back. It's the Boxing Clinic and more. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. Eddie Hearn is, pushing that good propaganda out. I'm going to link the video in the article to the description. But, you know what I'm saying? First, they contradict themselves and they hypocrites as well. But this is contradiction. Says that Anthony Joshua wants to be the first, guy, want to be a boxing billionaire, basically. He wants to generate $1 billion, and by doing that, he got to keep fighting because boxing is opening doors for investments and stuff of that nature. Unless he's just, got some great investments, is going to keep building on top of that. But with boxing and becoming the #1 heavyweight in the world and being worldwide, yeah, that could happen because, he's going to have a whole bunch of opportunities out there that people want him to do pop up and show ups, and might want to write a book or want to write a book. People want to do signings. He might get movie deals. He's very charismatic, clean, clean talk, everything. So without boxing, them doors not gonna happen. And also, Dana White has offered him a $500 million deal reportedly, and even that came out of Eddie Hearn's mouth in his interview, I think, and that'll put him halfway there, right there. So I don't really envision him retiring, but this is Eddie Hearn just trying to, what Eddie Hearn is trying to do is trying to get people more engaged in this Joseph Parker fight. You know what I'm saying? Crazy headlines, crazy catching lines, but he could be right. I mean, once you reach the pinnacle of something, if you ever did something that you worked towards, for a lengthy amount of time, not even let's just say a whole life, you reach the goal that you've really been working for quite some time. And you did it. And sometimes you just be so relieved that you did it that you just done doing that activity because you reached the goal. So I definitely can relate to what Eddie's saying. But, I'm not sure if he talked to Joshua about this or this is him speaking for Joshua. I think this is just them trying to get his name out there, and push that Joseph Parker fight more and more. After all the shit that him and Tyson Fury have been going back and forth over social media for years, I don't see him retiring without fighting Tyson Fury unless something physically happened to him that's in danger. I don't. And and then you look at the situation, it just seems like they're gonna just walk all over Deontay Wilder, don't it? It seems like they're not even worried about Deontay Wilder. But they talk about what they're gonna do in the future, this and that. But they're the ones holding the Wilder fight up. They're the ones that saying everything's scary and fragile and sounding mentally weak. And Anthony Joshua said, I'm scared of losing. Nobody should be scared of shit when you're a boxer, really. I mean, being fearful of losing, like Tyson said, I was fearful of losing. So that's what really motivated. But being scared, when a guy admit that he's scared and then he also admits that he need more time to be, fight a bum, according to y'all, like Deontay Wilder. He need 2 years to fight Deontay Wilder. He admits he's scared of losing. I mean, come on, man. How much pussy stuff that he got to put out here that y'all know that this dude is a pussy? He's a pussy that drink tea with his pinky up. He a Brit puss. I'm sorry, man. He said too much feminine pussy type things for me not to call him a pussy the pussy that Anthony Joshua is. I'm sorry. He's a pussy. Eddie Hearn knows he's a pussy. Everybody in the world in the UK knows he's a pussy. If Deontay Wilder is this world-class bum like y'all say he does, who needs 1 or 2 years to fight this guy? Oh, Joseph Parker is a tougher fight. That's why it's the tougher fight first. Get the fuck out of here. Pussy. Pussy Deontay Wilder. I mean, pussy Anthony Joshua. But at the end of the day, I hope he don't come out here talking about this retirement shit because I'm going to continue to call him a pussy. Every fragile thing he say, I'm going to say pussy. And he keeps saying fragile and bitch-like things, and y'all just keep giving him the ultimate G-pass and shit of that nature, but, hey, that's what y'all like. The roles are reversed in this era today. Everything that was frowned upon back in the day is smiled upon and praised today. That's real shit. But if he retires, I don't give a fuck. As long as he fight Wilder before he retire. I can give a fuck about that all British class. There's no guarantee that Tyson Fury gonna come back to form. All that time off and using steroids and then trying to cover up with cocaine and blowing up all that weight. Just because he lost the weight don't mean he gonna be back to his regular boxing abilities. But I don't believe this retirement talk. But if I don't believe it. Who does? They say they want to fight in Africa. He want to fight here. They want to be worldwide. They want to do this, do that. Now they talking about retirement, and you ain't even tried to crack the American market. They scared of the American market. Most UK people, UK promoters and fighters, they scared of the American market. Because usually when they come over here, they get knocked out anyway. Or they get beat real bad. And not even just that. Even if you got talented fighters like Joshua and the rest of the people, it's just the fact that, boxing is on the back burner in America, It's hard to really, rise above, especially in certain seasons. Football, American football, basketball, certain things, baseball. It's harder. Boxing is more popular in the UK, and that's why Anthony Joshua is getting supported and getting a big boost behind him, and Deontay Wilder not. Boxing is seen as prehistoric and old school in the United States amongst casual public, but I don't believe the retirement talk. Y'all know what it is, TBC and more. We gone.